What a mess. In fact, that is the same disturbance that's eventually going to bring us rain. They're all tied together. They start out on the west, they travel across the U.S. and eventually get to us. Let's take a live look outside. If you haven't stepped outside, it is a cool afternoon. Temperatures are varying greatly. Some are in the upper 60s, some are in the upper 50s. It depends on where you are and how close you are to water this afternoon, but lots of clouds, and off in the distance, city of New Orleans. I promise it is there. We're going to stay in the mid to upper 60s across parts of the area today. Lots of clouds. Those aren't going anywhere. You might see a light sprinkle this evening, but for the most part, don't think we're really going to see rain this afternoon, but maybe a few showers closer to midnight. And then by tomorrow morning, rain chances are going up. I do want to briefly mention, probably going to see a little bit of fog late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Now, the winds have been whipping around enough that this may not become a big issue, but it's that time of year where the water temperatures are cold. We got a warm, humid air now coming up over them. That's a recipe for sea and lake fog. So if you're traveling near bodies of water, especially bridges or like out towards the spillway, typically does have fog in the overnight hours this time of year. Here's where the rain is this afternoon. Notice it's not here, but it's raining like crazy up north of Shreveport, going up to Texarkana and into Arkansas. That's the first round. Now that one is going to miss us. Watch it, moves to our north. So there's the first round missing us. Now tonight and tomorrow morning, watch what happens out west. Here we go. Widespread showers and storms developing overnight, moving into our area tomorrow. So the morning commute on Wednesday, maybe some isolated showers and thunderstorms, but the widespread mess of rain moves in as we get into the late morning and early afternoon. So lunchtime tomorrow is trending fairly wet. And once this moves in, it doesn't move a whole lot. We call that stalling out, and then it's just training over itself. So our first flood threat will increase through Wednesday afternoon. Then we get a break. I think we're going to have a break around Wednesday night to Thursday in the early morning hours. Then here comes round two firing up. Very similar situation. Starts to move in as we go into Thursday morning, into Thursday afternoon. Heavy rain around. This one might be moving a little bit more than that first one, but still some rain. And then there's the third round coming in probably on Friday. That one moving in from the south here. So we've got about 3 separate rounds of some heavy rain moving through. And you can imagine that's going to start to add up. Our first round could easily be 2 to 4 inches. You add in the second round, we could start to see some higher totals, some approaching maybe 10 inches to a whole foot of rainfall. Now, right now, models are split on where the heaviest corridor is going to be. Most have been consistent with it being near the Atchafalaya Basin, closer to Lafayette, but there have been some trends that maybe we see that heavier rain axis start to move into southeast Louisiana. This is why we are going to be watching for that flood risk. It's impossible. I can show you every model in the world, but it's impossible at this moment to say where exactly that heaviest corridor is going to set up. Oftentimes you have to watch the rain come in and track it as it slows down, and then once it starts to slow down, we have a really good idea on where that heaviest rain is going to dump. Also, something else to mention, there is a chance for a few severe storms late tonight and in the early morning hours before that initial round gets here. Sometimes you can have some storms that can try to spin a little bit, so we'll be here tracking that for you, and they can also produce some gusty winds. But the flooding risk is the main concern with all this. So there's your 3 rounds. Tomorrow, another round Thursday, another round Friday. Friday parades, we're going to need to watch it. The good news for Saturday's rain chances, they'll be in the morning. And I think Saturday afternoon and evening for those parades, it'll be dry, and then Sunday should be dry as well. So here you go. Enjoy the warmer temperatures. It comes with humidity and the chance for flooding. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes in the winter months. Usually when you warm up, it's going to come with a big storm system. So there you have it, upper 60s to low 70s all the way through Saturday. And then if you're going to be out Sunday, it will be cooler and breezy, but no Arctic air with that cold front. Temperatures are going to max out in the upper 50s. Your lows in the mornings, 30s and 40s. So we don't have any hard freezes. South Shore certainly doesn't have any freeze potential the way it looks right now. There's your marine forecast, watching for sea and lake fog. Rain will become an issue tomorrow and Thursday, so really not a good idea to be out on the water, especially if any of those storms try to produce those strong winds. Your high tides, those are going to run late this evening and into tonight. Your low tides happening in the morning hours.